Hey everybody, Gary here and welcome back to No Nonsense. Got a special guest again today. We got
What's up, guys?
Mr. Ray Lessons.
Hey, what's up,
going
Gary?
on, Steven?
Not much, man. How are you?
Things are going well. How you been?
Good. I've been pretty good. Busy, but I've been good.
You're a busy bee.
I do what I
say
can.
the least. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Bond number 9.
Yep.
O'Day, New York.
Yeah.
Let's see what this one is all about. You want to do a note breakdown? This is a pretty...
Sure.
This is a long list.
Quite a few notes in this one. I'd be happy to.
Okay.
So, to start things off, it was released in 2004. The perfumer is Vera Venor. And the notes are grapefruit, mandarin orange, petitgrain, bergamot, green notes, watery notes, cyclamen, lily, gardenia, basil, jasmine, lemon verbena, neroli, musk, oak moss, vetiver, and whitewood. So there you have it.
Okay. Wow.
Quite a bit.
Wow. Before I get started, I know this has actually made your number one on summer's summer niche.
It's been on a lot of my lists.
Or maybe
I
not
don't
number
remember
one.
if
I
it's
know
been
it's
number
been
one, yeah.
It's been very high
Yeah.
on your summer niche list.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Funny enough, I really do enjoy this one. So what I think I like about it, whenever I tell people about this fragrance, I always tell them it's like Neroli Portofino on steroids. And the thing that really captures my interest about this fragrance is that, yes, I do get the neroli, there's this brightness, there's this freshness and the citrus, but it also contains petitgrain. And when you're looking at the way, from what I've read online, the way that the essence is distilled from petitgrain, it's not only the fruit, but also the rind and the bark and the leaves and the twigs and everything.
And you know what? And I get all of that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why I don't like it. But if you like Neroli Portofino, which you do.
I do, and I own it. Yeah.
I don't.
Mm.
I don't own it. I won't.
Yeah.
It's not something I'm not the biggest fan of Neroli as a main note in the fragrance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then when you put Neroli and petitgrain together,
It's
just
a double
for me,
dose.
it's a double dose of something that I just don't want to smell like. That's how it is.
Yeah.
If you like Neroli Portofino, like you said, this is look no further. This is Neroli Portofino on steroids.
Yeah.
I like the bottle.
The bottle is pretty cool.
I like the bottle. I like Bond number 9 as a whole, as a house. They're very fun. They do a lot of their fragrances come across in a playful manner, and I could really appreciate that. I know a lot of people talk a lot of slack about
they have really good offerings. Yeah,
and call it what you want. If it's synthetic, okay, you know what, it's synthetic, but they do synthetic very well.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to say, everything's synthetic, but they do.
A lot of fragrances that hold the reputation of being natural fragrances do contain a lot of synthetics.
100%. Even a lot of them where you see them where they tell you, "Oh, this is 100% natural." No.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, it's rare, and if it's 100% natural, I'd say 95% of the time, you're paying an absorbent amount of money.
Yeah.
Hence, let's say something like House of Matriarch.
Oh, sure. That's 100% natural with the exception of the animal notes.
And she will let you know if something is not natural.
Yeah.
She'll let you know that what's used.
Yeah.
But you're going to pay a pretty penny for it.
That is true.
And it is what it is.
That is true.
But, the house has a lot of solid offerings. One of my favorites is, I like Bleecker Street.
Awesome.
I love New York Father's Day is another good one.
Mm-hmm. Have you tried the original I Love New York? Very gourmandish.
What
black bottle?
I have to go by the color of the bottles.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
That's not
really
the
nice
one that smells like peanuts, is it?
It is, yeah.
Okay, I do. And that's another one. Cool.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get a fragrance that has a vibe of buying hot peanuts? There's
exactly. Yeah.
And to make it wearable is that's fun and that's cool. I can appreciate that.
It's fun. It's playful. It's whimsical.
That's something I could really appreciate. That's something I can totally vibe with. Not everything has to be this complex, super intricate
Ultra
fragrance.
niche,
You know, it doesn't have to be ultra niche. And I like a lot of their fragrances. This just isn't one that falls under the one I like. It falls short for me, and it's just because of the notes that don't work.
Understandably so,
That's
yeah.
it.
Now, the thing with this one, and I guess another reason why I liked it, is because of all of the fragrances that I have that I would classify under the same family, this is the one that lasts the longest. So if you take a look at 4711, that one, I've had tap water that lasts longer on my skin. Honestly, like that one might last for like 20 minutes. It's
20, wow.
Yeah. And then I've had...
It's about 12 more minutes more than what I was going to do.
So it's like...
And I own it.
You do, right?
Yeah.
It's like 4711, Neroli Portofino Forte, Eau de New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's not going to last you eons on your skin, but you are going to get 5-6 hours, which is more than what you would get wearing.
Right. And if you want to smell like baby Spanish perfume for 12 hours...
That's, para mi bebe. That's what this is, yeah.
Then look no further. This is which one? I'm kidding.
I know. I mean, there's obviously so much more going on to it.
Absolutely.
So many notes in here.
But that's it. And I like going back and forth and having these where somebody likes a fragrance and if I don't, or vice versa.
Yeah.
It just goes to show that there's something out there for everybody, and not everybody has to like the same fragrance. Where we turn around and be like, "Oh, I love this." It doesn't work like that, and it shouldn't work like that.
That is true.
Different strokes for different folks, and that's actually the beauty about being in this hobby. You know, what I like and what you like could be two totally different things, and it proves so tonight.
It is true, and I'm sure that we'll run into somebody who smells this and they're like, I can't smell anything.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it's like we all perceive smell so differently. You know, let's not chastise one another on,
nope.
Oh, how dare you say you don't like this? Or
to get in those mindless debates where people are just like, and I see it in the groups, you know, where people get into these, and there's nothing wrong with debating. Let me first say that.
Yeah.
Say that debates are, you know, they're welcome.
Yeah.
But when it starts to get into these wars and these shouting matches and, you know, F you and keyboard warriors and it's just like, come on, we're all in this.
I know.
We all log into a Facebook group. At least we should. When we log in for one reason. It's for the love of fragrances.
Share the love of fragrances.
And
that's it.
When we get in front of the camera and we do reviews, somebody pointed out that a lot of the reviewers, and I could be at fault for this, it's when we talk into the camera, we're expressing like we're just talking to other people in the fragrance community. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I can become guilty of that too. So I would like to, when I talk about fragrances now, I try to reach out and to the masses. It doesn't have to be like I'm just talking strictly to the groups.
Right.
And
that makes sense.
Yeah. And because other people that want to know about fragrances that might not be into the collecting, they're not into. They just want to.
You're making
me
feel guilty.
They just want to. No, actually, you're not. You're the one that shouldn't feel guilty because I feel that when you do your reviews, and I'm not trying to. This isn't a kiss-ass video, guys, but I actually feel that when you do your reviews, you give an unbiased, open look to the fragrance, you know, and how they want to purchase it. I actually feel that you, Carlos, and I'm not. It's not every reviewer. I'm actually speaking for myself. That it's, you know, there's things that, you know, everybody needs to work on. And when I saw somebody write that, they didn't write it to me. They just wrote it in general. And I was just like, you know, I was like, that person was right.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think in terms of describing the smell. Like if I say it smells like lemon, like who hasn't smelled lemon?
Right.
But there are times when I catch myself making obscure references. Mm-hmm. Like if saying this smells like Neroli Portofino, like how many people have smelled Neroli Portofino?
There you go.
A frat cat has.
Yes.
They know exactly what I'm talking about. But so
you keep it, you know, on that path.
Good thing we dropped the baby cologne reference though, because I think people are going to get that.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, if you're Spanish, you have a baby, and you like, and not to, and you know what Para Mi Bebe is.
That's true. And, that is true.
We're
gonna make people think this is a baby cologne, and it totally isn't.
Oh my god! I don't like the smell of Papi Bebe either.
Yeah. All right. So that explains it.
That's it. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We started with Bond number 9. And we just veered off into
about
into Fracom. But sometimes things.
But that's what it's like.
We
meet up as friends and we start talking about different things, and it's not all about fragrance, but it's about fragrance related things, right? So if we see that there are these extracurricular things happening, then it's nice to be able to talk about it.
Oh, absolutely. And it's again, when we go back to the groups, there's nothing wrong with having differences and debates. Debates are welcome.
Yeah.
Let's all act like give it a break, man. We're talking about scented water. It's there's a lot more serious things in the world, and we need to argue about that stuff. So give all your moderators a break. Is basically what I'm asking, please. That's all I got, guys.
Cool.
Anything?
No, just this is one of those fragrances where you don't want to just take what somebody has to say at face value. Always take what reviewers say with a grain of salt.
Sure.
Definitely try it for yourself. Don't
go out and
buy.
Sample for yourself.
Go out, sample it. Go online, see if you can get a little bonbon sample, which is what Bond number 9. And they have so many great fragrances, so you can pick this up.
Stores, they're free. They give them out.
Oh yeah. So definitely get your nose on it. You be your own judge, and thank you for having me on your channel.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
For this review and the rant.
Of course. Always happy to partake.
Absolutely. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Click on that notification bell, and I will see you guys soon with another review.
Take care.
Peace.